Hey guys, Joe here. So let me move this around. So I'm at work still, and I wasn't gonna do another live, but I'm like, I was just gonna do another video, and I'm like, you know what? Let me do this. So I'm using the DJI Pocket 3 as a webcam, and then hopefully it's picking up the microphone. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm staying late at work because I'm working on this presentation. So I want to say I have a good 70% done at this point. And so the next part is the actual tactics of what to do. And I feel really good about the presentation, to be honest with you. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to end up doing just because after I did the initial presentation, I watched the feedback or watched the playback, and I just wasn't super thrilled of what I was watching. So as of right now, it looks, I don't know, I'm not going to give percentages or things like that, but I feel like it's just way better than what it was. I got to move this around, so we'll put that over there. It's following me. So anyway, waiting on that, and honestly, I'm waiting on at this point, and that's why I just created the live. Is like I'm trying to wait for this thing to start working, um, so I can basically update the transcript from the video that my practice video, upload that into ChatGPT to try to get some tips or pointers of how to further improve it. And the way I'm doing that is basically taking videos that I've already watched from quote unquote experts for speaking and for presentations and stuff like that, upload the transcripts in there, and then uploading my transcript and saying, okay, how is this? Right. And it helps. Right. Obviously, it's not perfect. It is it's AI at this point. It's not going to be amazing, but it helps with getting a general idea down. So if you're not currently using, I would suggest trying it out at least and seeing how it goes. And it's not going to be perfect. There's sometimes there's going to be inconsistencies or things like that. But for the most part, it's almost like having an extra critic to help you out. So that's what I'm kind of doing at this point. And then for now, so I use, let me switch this thing over. So if you can see this at all, so this is a YouTube script generator. So if you go to notegpt.io/YouTube-transcript-generator. And so what this will do is you just put in the link here, it'll spit everything out. And then this is really helpful if you're trying to do like summaries, you want to do timestamps for your videos and stuff, but you don't want to like watch the entire video again. So you can actually just take all this and then put it into ChatGPT. And then there's this prompt that I have that I found from someone online where you basically put in that prompt, put in the transcript because it has like the timestamps and stuff like that. And then it will give you a summary. It will put the actual timestamp so you can like put that in there. So it makes things nice and quick. Again, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. And so anyway, so now I just copy this thing over. I go into ChatGPT and I say, how is this version? Okay. So if we come over to here, all right. So So we got this, how's this version? And then at this point, I'm just pasting that sucker over in there. I hit this, and then it will start spitting everything out. And this is what I'm looking for. So it says this version of your presentation is much more compelling. So I feel like that's good. And then it'll basically just give me different tips and whatnot. So, or key strengths, which before I wasn't getting too much of that, context. So now suggested improvements. So now I can go through that kind of stuff and see what that's like. And the nice part with that is I'm able to go through, and because like right now it's like I kind of set the stage of, and I guess I should have like prefaced what this whole thing is about, right? So I personally think, based on what I've seen and everything else, that this year is, number one, it's just a hell of a lot tougher. Number two is because of COVID, it's almost like a perfect storm that we just didn't know was happening before our eyes, right? And because of that perfect storm, now we're having all kinds of issues. And these issues, based on what I'm looking at, are not going away anytime soon. And even if they do, what I'm going to teach in this presentation will set you up for success. So even if we continue down this show of a economy, you're going to be okay. And then when the economy starts turning over, that's where if you just do what's in this presentation, I really feel as though it's going to explode. The issues where you're having with the number one, the lead volume's down, the amount of competition out there is crazy. The price shopping from the homeowners is not great, right? They're looking for the cheapest price. And unfortunately, a lot of these contractors have no problem giving them the cheapest price, right? And it's just to the point where you don't know if they're going to make any money or not. Well, I know they're not making any money. I know the pricing, I see what they're charged. I'll ask to see what they're charged and stuff like that. And it's like, what the hell are you doing, right? And a lot of people are thinking the same thing. And so anyway, with what I'm trying to teach in this presentation is number one is, leads coming in. Number one, you're going to have more leads coming in. Number two, the leads that are coming in are much better quality. Number three is, when you go out to jobs, you're not going to have to, as Tom Reber says, as Tom Reber says, you're not going to have to tap dance around and try to convince them to go with you, even though you just dropped your price and your pants and, everything else. And they're just going to be nicer overall. They're going to be glad to work with you. So that's what I'm trying to promote. That's what I'm trying to teach. I have nothing to sell for this unless you are in the Philadelphia area and you're looking for a new fence supplier that actually gives a shit. If that's the case, we are for you, my company, H&J Fence Supply. But if you are not, that is okay as well. So the goal is for me is to help as many people as I possibly can. We're doing well with the economy and everything else. We're up considerably in sales, which is nice, whereas a lot of people are really struggling. And, it's just my way of giving back because this is what I actually like doing. So the goal is, again, this presentation will be live tomorrow from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And I don't know, it might end up running longer if people have questions, things like that. No one might show up. That's a possibility as well. But the goal is to keep on doing this over and over. Do I have this on the right way? Yeah. The goal is to do this over and over again so I can continue to improve upon it to, make a bigger impact for you guys and things like that. So anyway, that's what I got going on. This actually finally worked. I thought it was going to take a while for the transcription to go through. And if you're curious about this kind of stuff, I would highly suggest checking it out. I think it's going to, it's not even I think, I know it'll make the lives of people that actually do this stuff immeasurably better. But for everyone else that doesn't do anything with the information, you're just going to be in the same boat. So that's what I personally see. But yeah, if you guys need anything from me, let me know. Oh, I didn't even know this could share a screen. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you soon.